Elon Musk didn't see it coming. The moment that would send shock waves through Tesla happened right on live TV as Koenigsegg revealed its groundbreaking new engine technology. The entire automotive world froze in awe. During a live interview, Musk looked visibly rattled, unable to mask his shock. Koenigsegg hadn't just introduced a new engine. They had flipped the script on what we thought was possible. The dark matter motor with 800 horsepower and weighing just 86 pounds has left Tesla scrambling to respond. Yeah, what if? What have they done that is difficult, and significant? Musk stammered. Is this the start of Tesla losing its grip on electric vehicle dominance? Did Koenigsegg just flip the script entirely? Elon Musk in tears resigns live on TV. And after what Koenigsegg has pulled off, Tesla might never bounce back. The future of cars just took a wildly unexpected detour, a true engine of revolution. 4 years Tesla ruled the electric car world from the top of the mountain. Elon Musk had convinced everyone from tech enthusiasts to investors that big battery packs and over-the-air updates were the future of driving. Wall Street bought in. Fans worshipped him. Rivals stayed cautious. Then Koenigsegg entered the picture. The Swedish hypercar company always marched to its own beat. While Tesla was building massive gigafactories, Koenigsegg was fine-tuning every detail from their ultra-sized lab in Angel Home. While Musk tweeted grand visions of Mars colonies, Christian von Koenigsegg was quietly building the tech that might transform how we move here on Earth. And in early 2025, that quiet genius burst into the spotlight with something called the dark matter motor. This wasn't just a new electric motor. It was a complete reimagining. Weighing only 86 pounds, roughly the size of a medium dog, the dark matter cranks out a jaw-dropping 800 horsepower and 922 lb-ft of torque. To put in perspective, Tesla's top-tier performance motors are heavier and produce far less power for their weight. We didn't set out to slightly improve what's already out there. Christian von Koenigsegg said at the reveal, "Our goal was to reinvent the electric motor entirely, and reinvent it they did. The dark matter motor is built around a axial flux design, a blend of radial and axial motor concepts that delivers insane power density. But the true leap forward came in materials. While Tesla and others stuck to steel laminations, Koenigsegg made the entire motor housing out of carbon fiber, a world first in production. EV motors. The ripple effect across the industry was instant. If motors could be this light and powerful, the core assumptions behind electric vehicle design had to change. Suddenly, massive battery packs didn't seem as critical. The old tug-off war between range and performance began to fade. And somewhere in Austin, Texas, Elon Musk was watching it all unfold. The dark matter motor didn't just take aim at Tesla's technology. It targeted their entire strategy. While Tesla had been perfecting mass production and gradually improving battery efficiency, Koenigsegg had leapt far ahead by redefining the entire idea of electric propulsion. But that was only the beginning. What Koenigsegg showed next shook the entire electric car movement to its foundation. The real shocker, the world's first all-carbon fiber electric motor, wasn't made by Tesla, Mercedes, or any of the mega automakers with sky-high R&D budgets. It came from a boutique Swedish firm that builds fewer cars in a year than Tesla rolls out in a day. How is that even possible? The answer lies in Koenigsegg's rare hands-on engineering model. While big companies wrestle with tangled supply chains and rigid production schedules, Koenigsegg designs nearly everything in-house. We don't outsource innovation. Christian von Koenigsegg said, "If the part we need doesn't exist, we just invent it." This philosophy led to the carbon fiber breakthrough that makes the dark matter motor possible. Every component that traditionally relied on stamped steel has been reimagined in ultra-light, ultra-strong carbon fiber. The rotor, stator, and housing, all carbon fiber. Traditional wisdom said this couldn't be done. Electric motors generate intense magnetic fields, and those fields are typically amplified by ferromagnetic materials like steel. By removing steel from the equation, Koenigsegg had to completely rethink how the motor would function. Their solution was as elegant as it was revolutionary. A permanent 6-phase winding system that distributes the magnetic load more efficiently while reducing thermal stress. Where conventional motors use 3 phases, Koenigsegg doubled that, creating a smoother power delivery system that eliminates the peaks and valleys that typically cause heat buildup. The result is an electric motor that doesn't just match the performance of conventional designs. It exceeds them dramatically while weighing a fraction as much. And Koenigsegg didn't stop at the motor itself. The entire power delivery system received the same treatment. The silicon carbide inverter named David weighs just 33 pounds while delivering 1,300 amps of alternating current at 850 volts. For perspective, that's enough power to run a small neighborhood packaged in something lighter than most carry-on luggage. When footage of Christian von Koenigsegg casually holding the entire motor system in his arms circulated online, the contrast with Tesla couldn't have been starker. The message was clear. The future of electric propulsion didn't have to be heavy. It didn't have to be compromised, and it didn't have to follow Tesla's playbook. The revolution was just beginning. When footage of Christian von Koenigsegg casually holding the entire motor system in his arms circulated online, the contrast with Tesla couldn't have been starker. The message was clear. The future of electric propulsion didn't have to be heavy. It didn't have to be compromised, and it didn't have to follow Tesla's playbook. The revolution was just beginning. Musk's moment of truth arrived as Tesla's reign at the top of the electric mountain was built on two pillars: battery technology and the perception that no one could catch them. Koenigsegg's dark matter motor threatened both. The timing couldn't have been worse for Elon Musk. Just 3 days after Koenigsegg's revelation, he was scheduled to appear on a major financial news network for what was supposed to be a victory lap celebrating Tesla's latest quarterly results. Instead, the interview quickly turned to Koenigsegg's breakthrough. The television host questioned Musk about Koenigsegg's recent unveiling, suggesting many consider it a potential game-changer for electric propulsion. Musk's reaction became a defining moment. Uncharacteristically, he paused for 3 full seconds, an eternity in television time. The camera captured his subtle physical responses, eyes widening slightly, mouth twitching at the corner, posture shifting. When Musk finally responded, his voice lacked its typical confident tone. He acknowledged Koenigsegg had created something interesting, but suggested they would need to see how it scaled. The host pressed further, asking whether the motor's design and claimed capabilities might require Tesla to reconsider its approach to electric vehicles. Musk hesitated again. He asserted that Tesla had revolutionized the automotive industry by making electric vehicles viable, building the necessary infrastructure, and demonstrating what was possible. Though his voice strengthened as he spoke, something had fundamentally changed. A moment of vulnerability had been revealed. The host continued by mentioning Koenigsegg's claimed specifications of an 86 pounds motor producing 800 horsepower, asking how Tesla would respond. At this point, Musk's expression darkened, and moisture appeared to gather in the corner of his eye. Whether from emotion or fatigue remained unclear, but the visuals were unmistakable. The man who had promised to revolutionize multiple industries appeared shaken. "You idiots," he muttered before catching himself, and clarifying he meant the market, and everyone who believed this development would change everything overnight. He emphasized the differences between prototyping and mass production, stressing the importance of economics and scale. But the damage was done for a man whose personal brand was built on unshakable confidence and technological superiority. The moment was devastating. Something fundamental had shifted. For the first time in over a decade, Elon Musk looked vulnerable and the world could sense blood in the water. Dark matter dominance emerged while the world was still reeling from Elon Musk's emotional live TV moment. Koenigsegg was already gearing up for Act 2 of its technological masterclass. And this one struck even deeper at Tesla's stronghold. The dark matter motor wasn't just built for Koenigsegg's rare high-performance hypercars. It was meant to be the heart of an entirely new way to think about propulsion. At a private event attended by top automotive journalists and industry insiders, Christian von Koenigsegg unveiled the bigger picture. The dark matter motor signals a complete rethink of electric propulsion, he said. But that's just one part of the story. He then turned the spotlight to his engineering team, crediting them for pushing the limits of innovation. They've also developed a complementary battery and control system that redefines what performance vehicles can be, he added with clear pride. Then came the big reveal. Koenigsegg's breakthrough dielectric cooling system, a completely new way to manage battery heat. Instead of using conventional cooling methods that attach plates or tubes to the underside of battery cells, Koenigsegg floods the entire battery pack with non-conductive oil blended with proprietary additives. This direct contact cooling touches every surface of every cell, allowing the battery to run harder and longer yet stay cooler and lighter than traditional designs. But the real shock came next. Christian von Koenigsegg revealed how all these pieces would come together.